Hey legends, this is Magnus. How you doing? In this video, I'm reacting to another video from Disney Z2, his review of Mandalorian season 3 premiere episode. Let's get straight into this. Disney's DZ2, if you see this, hey man, how you doing? Let's get right into it.
Hello, everyone. I recently saw season 3, episode 1 of The Mandalorian, and I'm going to be honest, it was pretty good. Now, before I say anything else, I want to apologize in advance if my mic isn't that well. It is what it is, but besides that, it's pretty good. I really enjoyed it. The one problem is that the whole Book of Boba Fett situation, like for casual fans, and for me, I don't have a problem because I honestly love Star Wars, and I've seen literally almost anything up to date, even the good and the bad stuff. It doesn't matter. But for people that just want to watch the show casually, and
Let me see. Okay, let me see what this is. I'm confused. I thought you were. Oh, that. You need to watch Book of Boba Fett episodes 5, 6, and 7. Yeah, it's true. Like, okay, I'll just say this. I like Book of Boba Fett personally. However, episode 5, 6, and like, okay, episode 5, the Mandalorian episode, the first one, I have not got no issue with that one. That one could work on its own. I think it's 6 and 7, like the two that were in my eyes at least, total fan service. I'm like, I gladly accept it. I gladly take it. My only thing was that it was it doesn't fit for a Book of Boba Fett show. For a Boba Fett show, you didn't focus on it for two whole episodes. That was the problem. That was my issue at least. Ugh. Anyway, anyway, I like Book of Boba Fett to be honest. I don't care what anybody says to me, but for casual people who chose not to see Book of Boba Fett, you could go into this. You could go into season 3 without a problem in the world, except you would be confused as to why Grogu is back. That is the one thing, and I do feel that it a little it cheat it copped it was a cop out of for season two's ending, which I thought was great. So let's continue.
they don't want to watch Book of Boba Fett, you're kind of obligated to it because Grogu and Mando just reunited just like that. And if you don't watch Boba Fett, you're gonna be people that haven't. They're just gonna be very confused. They're gonna be real lost. And the fact that the episode was 35 minutes long, which I was kind of worried. I thought it was gonna, because I was like, oh, that's kind of too short. But once the episode actually came out, it had a good runtime. It didn't overstay its welcome.
I agree because I heard that too from people that because of how short it was, it would be bad. And I'm like, no, it's not. Like as long as the runtime is used effectively, you can have like even TV shows have 10-minute runtimes, but they make that work. And I'm especially impressed when they have like 12-minute, 10-minute or less as runtime, and they're able to tell a story in that amount of time in an effective way. Because I would rather have a short but story rich show than have a show that is an like each episode is an hour long, and about a quarter of it or more is just dialogue. Is just dialogue or panoramic screen like ah scene. Oh my goodness, what is the word I'm looking for? Landscape shots and stuff like that when you have like a long runtime and you don't use it. I'd rather have it be short and meaningful than long and meaningless.
I really did enjoy it.
Same here.
But other than that, let's get to the good stuff. Let's get to the positive stuff. Now that we got the negative stuff out of the way, the beginning of the episode, was good. Delicious. I honestly love that we're getting more Mandalorians. It was just on that whole season. I
Agreed.
really enjoyed it. For a moment there, I thought it was like a black flash to like Din Djarin to like Mandal's flashback or anything, like his little origin story when he was young. But now it's just like a random kid that was gonna become a Mandalorian, and then they had to fight like a little, like a or not little, like a big giant water
A
lizard. I don't even know what it.
Right. Like it was like a a turtle gator of sorts because it has the face of a gate, an alligator or crocodile, but the shell of a turtle. Oh, but I did hear that a lot too, and I could see how some people thought it was a flashback, but I immediately didn't. Like I was like, I just thought this was current day. One because of the armor and Paz Vizsla being there. So I didn't think that was a flashback because that did the kid did not look like a young Mandalorian, or he didn't look like a young Din Djarin to me.
It was. I'm gonna be honest. I was surprised by Mando just coming up all of a sudden and just saving the day with Grogu alone.
Looking
But
cool
overall,
while
in the
doing it.
beginning, the whole scene, it was nice to see armor and some of the new Mandalorians that we haven't seen before. Because in the trailers, we're gonna get introduced to more
Agreed.
Mandalorians, and that honestly
Agreed.
made me happy because it's something that I always been wanting to, like it, or should I say, it's always been something that I always wanted since season one, since the beginning of the show. I mean, it's called The Mandalorian for a
Bro.
reason, so it's nice that we're gonna get more Mandalorians. We're probably gonna explore more of Mandalore, and Mando is gonna have a more central focus. I mean, he's always been the main character and everything, but season two, it definitely felt more centered to Grogu,
Yeah.
but it was still about Mando. But in this one, it looks like Grogu is gonna be along with Mando's journey. He's gonna be alongside him, and it's gonna be more center focused with Mando and the Mandalorians more than ever before, which I do like. And it sucks. It honestly sucks that right after Mando just saved that whole clan, Armor's just still tripping out. She still can't get over the fact, since it's still part of the Mandalorian code, that Mando did remove his helmet. He did remove his helmet. And that honestly sucks. And it sucks. And it sucks for Mando that he's just gonna have to redeem himself in order to become a Mandalorian, to be part of the Creed again. Which looks like that's gonna be one of the main, I was trying to say, just one of the several plots of of the show.
Hmm.
He removed his helmet, so he's gonna have to redeem himself. Which I'm not gonna lie, that did make me lose respect a little bit for Armor, because in season one, I really did enjoy her. She was a great character, and then
Same
now
here.
she's gonna doing Mando dirty like that. I'm not gonna lie. I get it's the code and everything, but oh wow.
I can understand that because she she had a bit of an attitude in the first episode, but I can't think of a good enough example as to like be okay being grateful for Mandalorian saving them. That's something that could have been very very nice. I think that should have been given, but still I can understand the idea that you're not one of us. Like I would even take like thank you for saving our lot. Thank you for saving us, but you're still not Mandalorian. I can like if they showed that, I would understand.
And I honestly enjoy. I love how the budget in this episode went. Just this whole season. So I mean, we only got one episode. What am I saying? But just these 3 seasons, and now this episode that we got, it just never goes cheap. Like they just keep increasing the budget. And I love how they're exploring with more of the puppets, more practical effects, less CGI. It was always like that since season one, and I love how Grogu is more. He moves around more. He's less stiff in a way, because since it's a puppet,
Yeah.
they're giving Grogu more range. He's giving more movement, and I honestly enjoy that a lot.
Hmm.
Now with Bo-Katan, I was kind of surprised to see her, and I thought she was gonna
Yeah.
get. Ooh, I thought she was gonna be egotistical about Mandalore, like she did in the previous season. But no, it looks like Well, at least for now, in this episode, she seemed, I don't know, she seemed unfazed about it. Like she doesn't care.
Right.
Uh, like I don't know, she was sending some mixed messages about that. It ends in a good way, but in a way that's unexpected. There was just a lot of good things happening in this episode. Like with IGN, I love how IGN came back. I was not expecting that. Right when I saw the
Me
recap,
neither.
because I did see the recap, it showed IGN,
Right.
and I really wasn't expecting him to come back at all. I'm honestly glad that they're bringing him back, but he's not getting back right away because he literally went back to his default settings. He almost tried to kill Grogu, and Mando just had to save him in, and that was just crazy. That was just crazy, and I like how Creek Garva, he's basically ascended now. Like he's basically the president in that of that planet. I already forgot what it was, but
Grand
he got a lot
Magistrate.
of character development, and I'm glad to know that this season is gonna have less cameos because I did love season 2, but some of the cameos were too much. But they did overall work in the end, especially with Ahsoka and with Luke Skywalker. But besides of all the cameos, I still really enjoyed season 2. I just been loving this whole show
Yeah.
in general,
Yeah.
and it's crazy that John Afro, they pretty much confirmed that the whole not season. I'm sorry about that. The whole show is just gonna continue even right after season 4. There's still no current end game. There's no ending yet, at least at the moment.
Right. Because
I find it
how John Favreau said, as many of you likely know, that like I guess with season three, we barely even got into the middle of the story that they're trying to tell.
funny how they did mention Karen Dune, the actress. I forgot her name, was Gina something, Gina Caravo. Correct me if I'm wrong, but she got fired from Disney and
Seared.
Lucasfilm just due to being just saying a few like political stuff. I'm not gonna get into all that, but they
Me
did
neither.
mention Cara Dune. They did mention her character,
I am hurt to see her
and
gone.
I mean
I
it was
liked
nice
her
that
in
they
the
mentioned her. I
show.
kind of wasn't expecting that. I thought they were just gonna ignore it completely, but they did mention her. But we're not gonna get anything from her due to well, like, from what I've already mentioned. And man, I'm gonna mention it again, but I still love how they're just using more practical effects, like with the whole aliens. Like you can tell that they put makeup, designing, like of the puppets. I really do like that. I like how they're using less CGI and stuff like that. Overall, it was a really good episode. I really enjoyed it. I can't wait till next week. I'm gonna start reviewing more of each episode of each week as we go on. If you guys want me to see, you guys want me to do that. Sorry if I'm stuttering. If you guys want me to do that, but yeah, hope you guys do well. You guys have a good day and peace.
Well, if DZ2, if you choose to do more reviews of The Mandalorian season three, I'm in for it. I'll watch them. I'll watch your videos gladly. Um, as for me, again, I enjoyed it as well. Um, but I look forward to see what Mandalore looks like after the apparent Imperial purge that happened on Mandalore. Because the before the Mandalorian, the most I knew, like my knowledge of Mandalore was, of course, from Star Wars Rebels when the Mandalorians were set to fight for their home, and as Mandalorian season one told us, that didn't go so well. Woo! The Mandalorians cannot catch a break. So, I look forward to the rest of season three. And as y'all can likely tell, probably in the corner of my screen, today is Wednesday, March 8th. So a new episode of The Mandalorian is out, and I'm about to see that myself. Thank you, Legend, so much for watching this video. How do you feel about Mandalorian episode 1 of season 3? Do you like it? Do you hate it? What do you feel about Mandalorian now as a whole after Book of Boba Fett? Please let me know. Please comment, like, subscribe, share this video. Hope you enjoyed it. Thank you all so much for 98 subscribers as of the recording of this video. If that subscriber count changes, I will be quick to change that in the comment section and the description. React to my madness. I will see you all in the next one. See you later.